Good morning, Wichita, and good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us for this week's Mayor's Briefing off-site here at Exploration Place, where you can see a lot of construction going on right behind me because this is the second phase of Exploration Place and their new playscape. So again, we are thankful to Exploration Place for having us out at their location. This morning, I'm joined by Patty, who's interpreting for us this morning. Well, this morning I'm attending and speaking at the Women and Money Conference, which is an initiative by the Kansas Financial Empowerment Foundation and hosted by Kansas Treasurer Stephen Johnson. This statewide conference is dedicated to empowering Kansas women by providing critical financial information and valuable resources. I'm pleased to be joined by Kansas State Treasurer Stephen Johnson, financial editor Jean Chatzky from the Today Show, and many other speakers who are experts in personal finance at this conference aimed at empowering and educating women with financial literacy. We are in a brief break right now, so we are able to have our mayor's briefing, and I am really grateful again to everyone who is participating in this conference. And I actually would like to bring up State Treasurer Stephen Johnson to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Great to get to be with you. Thank you for kicking off the event for us this morning and the chance to be here. But appreciate everyone in Wichita with just sharing the message. We were fortunate that our event here is full at capacity, and appreciate everyone caring about and looking at how can we better plan financially at whatever level. So great to get to be here and be part of your team. Thank you.
Treasurer, don't leave yet.
Oh, okay.
I see some of our friends are still setting up, so I wanted to ask you a quick question.
Sure.
I know that we were talking about these women who are here for this conference, and it is paid for free to them because of sponsors. So thank you again for your office for organizing this. But one of the things that you mentioned at the conference was unclaimed property.
Yes.
Can you talk about the importance of checking out your website, and to Kansans who are watching, what are you asking them to do?
Yes, so unclaimed property is something that we work with regularly, and on our site, treasurer.ks.gov, you can go on, enter your name, enter friend's name, see if you can find property that belongs to you or them, and right there you can start the claim process. There's a button next to it that says claim if it's you, and you can go further down and figure out what all might be due you from various assets that we wind up at the treasurer's office that are paid to us when they're not able to find their way back to the rightful owner. We have about $600 million of our attendees, about 250 here today, 30 of our attendees actually had unclaimed property. So we look forward to returning that to them, and we'd love to get to return it to anyone that has it. So, thank you.
Thank you, Treasurer Johnson. We always appreciate learning about the tools that you have at the State Treasurer's office, but also a big reminder that any unclaimed property that belongs to you can be returned to you. Again, just visit the State Treasurer's website. And again, thank you to everyone at the conference for empowering local women with financial literacy skills, but also sharing that knowledge outside of the conference with those in our community. I'm also, again, very grateful to Exploration Place for hosting this event here. If you haven't been to Exploration Place lately, they currently have an amazing exhibit for kids and adults, and it's called Dinosaurs, the Lost World of the Alaskan Arctic. It runs through January 4th and showcases new species of dinosaurs, including touchable fossils, immersive exhibits of dinosaur habitats, and more. And when you come see ice dinosaurs, be sure to peek at the Exploration Place Destination Playscape, still under construction. It is truly an innovative and interactive space for kiddos of all ages, honoring Wichita's aviation history and the beautiful nature of Kansas. And if you grew up in Wichita, like I did, you may notice the bright yellow homage to Wichita's Riverside Rocket. You can probably see it right over there. I appreciate all Exploration Place does to not only add fun educational opportunities, but also the immense value they add to the quality of life in Wichita. And don't forget, please join us for tonight's evening meeting at 6 o'clock at City Hall. As a reminder, this is one of our 4 quarterly evening meetings, which we moved to Thursday because Tuesday was election day. Finally, as part of my good news, I'd like to recognize Noah Coughlin, who is currently in Wichita as part of his historic Run for USA journey, becoming only the 3rd person to run across all 50 states on foot. His efforts celebrate American unity, service, and shared spirit as we approach the nation's 250th anniversary. We are so glad to have him here and are proud he chose Wichita as a place to stop along his journey. You can follow his journey on YouTube with the username Run for USA 50. Without further ado, Noah Coughlin.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for having me. Thanks for all of you coming out here today. Today is day 20 of a 260-day, 5,500-mile run across America. This is a run across 20 states. I've previously done 4 runs across the United States, 2011, 2015, 2013, 2023. And those were predominantly for millions of people with rare diseases, as well as for our World War II vets. So this run, I have 14 states left to reach all 50, starting with Kansas, then the Carolinas, then Maine to Oregon, and then Alaska, Hawaii. First thing I'd like to do is thank the veterans in attendance. Staff Sergeant Mize from the United States Air Force. I only had one friend when I showed up in Wichita, and that was my friend Jared. And he is the father of an airman here, Hayden Mize. And I just really appreciate an American adventure. I'm walking down the road with the jogging stroller, a big American flag, and the cause for this 5th run is the 250th birthday of America, which is rapidly approaching. I think all of us can pause and look at our American experience and say, what does America mean to me? What does the American flag mean to me? You know, we've come 249 years. We know where we've been. Now where are we going? How do we work together? America is a shared experience. And as you're walking down the road, I'm on Highway 400. I'm exposed to the elements, the wind, the rain, the sun, but I'm also exposed to the kindness of people. And ever since I left the Colorado border 20 days ago to yesterday when I finished in Kansas City, I was just very humbled by the graciousness and the capacity for kindness of the Kansans. I came in with an open mind and was really just excited at everything I saw. So as people were watching me walk down the road, I was actually watching them. And I came up with a few observations, especially here in Wichita. So one, they're welcoming and friendly. I think that says a lot about the citizens here in Wichita. 2, there is a hard work ethic going on all across Kansas. People legitimately enjoy their jobs, the farmers, the ranchers, everybody else. And I've had a chance to talk to dozens of citizens here in Wichita, and they sincerely enjoy living here. And last but not least, there is a sense of optimism. I can't say the same about some other American cities, but here there's a great quality of life, and just you can tell, you're talking to everybody, that there is a huge sense of optimism. So, talking about the flag, it is the one thing that unites us all as Americans. It is our national emblem that it just brings us all together. We have certain rights and freedoms as Americans. I'm not a veteran, but I am walking down the road and I just wish all the veterans knew how many cars were honking and waving and just what that flag stands for. It brings us all together. So all the things I've listed about Wichita, what do we have here? You have evidence of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I would like to commend Mayor Wu on your strong leadership for the city of Wichita. Thank you for having me. It really is a highlight. It's a morale boost, and it sets the bar very high for the rest of America. And I have another 240 days and 5,000 miles, and I just really like to humbly thank you for having me. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Noah.
Yes.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again. Every time I get to welcome people to our community, I share my own American story. I'm a first-generation immigrant, and so for me, I'm guided by gratitude, and it is because of that flag. I am so grateful to be an American. I'm so lucky to call Wichita my home, and I'm honored to serve as mayor. So thank you for loving our community as you run by through here. I just ask that you continue to stay safe, and again, look at the beauty of our communities all across the United States and really highlight the goodness of the United States of America. So thank you very much,
Well said,
Noah.
Mayor. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
With that, with good news, I also have Visit Wichita here. Jamel Halaparik is here to share a few good news things that are happening in our community.
Thank you, Mayor. I love this part of my job. I get to talk about all the fun things happening in our city, and we've got to start here with Exploration Place, right? The Playscape is coming along. That's going to be so exciting. But right now they have the ice dinosaurs, the lost world of the Alaskan Arctic. It's incredible. If you can get the family here, the kiddos, they will absolutely love it. It uncovers how newly discovered Arctic dinosaurs created their families, dug burrows. There's a lot of touchable and hands-on fossils that you can experience. They always have great exhibits here, and this is a traveling exhibit, so if you have time, get here and check it out. And I know it's hard to believe that we're talking holiday season with this gorgeous weather, but we are, and something really special this year in Wichita is going to be Somewhere in Winter Festival in downtown Wichita. Guys, this is going to be so fun. An ice skating rink, which will be a lot of fun. Lights, hot chocolate, s'mores, live music. Santa will be there, some igloos. And what we're excited about is that a lot of people will probably drive into Wichita to experience this. And as you know, tourism is big business, so the more people we get here to spend their money, that is great news for us. And then, hey, over at the Wichita Sedgwick County Historical Museum, it's celebrating National Electric Guitar Day on November the 27th. They have a couple of exhibits, the Gage Brewer guitar and Wichita's Guitar Heroes. As we know, the first electric guitar is right there in that museum. So a lot of things going on. We have hockey going on. We still have wild lights. So just get out and enjoy Wichita because we have a great city. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Jamel. Thank you to State Treasurer Johnson and Noah for being here this morning. With that, we will take any questions.
Any update on the water treatment plant when that's going to be online?
It's still on schedule, according to the Public Works Director, to have that in the possession by the City of Wichita next month.
With some of the airports kind of experiencing flight delays and stuff, I don't think Wichita's affected yet, but has the city thought about that, like what they plan to do or anything like that?
Director Jesse Romo is always at the leadership front over at Wichita Airport, and we're grateful that he is always looking ahead. And I know that the city manager is always in constant communication with the director. With that, we will see you tonight at 6 o'clock for City Council meeting. Thank you.